Welcome back to the Tokyo Anime Zone, your number one news source for all the latest manga and anime news straight from Japan. I am your host Christian, and today we have tons of news to get into. Over 9,000, is it 9,000?
It's over 9,000!
Pieces of news, so let's just get straight into it. Alright guys, so coming up first is some news for some anime horror fans. Legendary horror author Junji Ito's adaptation of his work Uzumaki has a new trailer and visuals. So Hiroshi Nagahama, the director of the upcoming adaptation of Uzumaki, presented us with a kind of new opening trailer visual and some details about the upcoming anime. First, he explained his deepest condolences and informed us that while this anime was originally slated for a 2020 release, unfortunately due to COVID-19, it has been pushed back quite a bit and will now be coming out in October of 2022. I know that's not what all you fans want to hear right now, but the director did explain that due to COVID-19, basically production in Japan came to a complete halt, and his team was really forced to start from square one. While I am a bit disappointed at that the anime is being pushed back, I can't be mad at the production team at all. Adult Swim's William Street and Production IG are both working together to bring us a really faithful adaptation of Uzumaki. I feel like it's even all in black and white to kind of remain true to the original manga. This anime is only going to be 4 episodes, but it looks hella creepy. So regarding Uzumaki itself, I've actually not read this work of Junji Ito. I've read many of them, but this kind of creepy town starts spiraling into chaos. Literally, like everything, including people and objects, start turning into this terrifying spiral that just kind of seems to envelop and eat up everything. So it should be a very freaky, very mind-bending horror anime, which you don't have many good horror animes out there. I mean, I can't really name a few even off the top of my head that really gave me the spooks. Are you guys excited for Uzumaki? Let me know down in the comments below. Okay, next up we have some Evangelion news. So Evangelion 3.0 1.01, basically the final Evangelion, is exploding in the box office right now, guys. I mean, exploding. So the movie is still in theaters now, but it has already surpassed the previous Evangelion movie, Evangelion 3.0, which made 5.6 billion yen in sales, and it has passed director Hideki Anno's Shin Godzilla, which came out in 2016, and that made 8.6 billion in sales. Both of those numbers have now been passed by this last Eva film, which is understandable. I mean, this is the last time we're ever going to see these characters on the big screen in all their glory. The story finally comes to an end after all these years. So I really think fans are going out in massive numbers to support the series, because it's the last time they could see all these beloved characters like, Shinji and Misato. Shout out Misato, best girl, no argument, none. Come at me, I'll fight you any day. Just to give you guys some numbers about this film, within its first 98 days, it has amassed over 8.9 billion yen in revenue in just the first 98 days. So because of the massive success of the film, it's kind of nearing its final run in theaters. A special version of the movie was announced. So from June 12th of this month, 2 special announcements were made for the movie. First, a new movie cut will be played in theaters, Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.01. What this cut is basically is the same movie as before, but the staff has actually gone through and updated a few visuals, made them a bit cleaner, made a few necessary cuts here and there to make it overall better, a better visual experience. However, the story will remain the same. So it's really for those hardcore fans that just want to see it again, and maybe wanted to see it in a kind of different light. This is perfect for you. So you can go see it again, maybe see a few new, cleaner, better looking visuals in the movie. Also, from June 12th, all moviegoers will receive the Eva Extra Extra booklet, which is a 36-page booklet of images to kind of thank the viewers for coming out and supporting the movie in such huge numbers, which is very nice of the creative staff. I mean, what good guys to give us that. So if you're in Japan and want to go see the movie, you can get this special booklet. So because of these 2 announcements, on the weekend of the 12th and the 13th, that Saturday and Sunday, when these both were unveiled, sales numbers once again exploded. So compared to the previous weekend, the 12th and 13th, saw a 960% increase in revenue in sales for Evangelion. So even though it's on its last leg in the theater, it is still just exploding in sales, doing fantastic numbers. So good news for Evangelion fans. So guys, this week, huge Jujutsu Kaisen news. I mean huge. So first off, if you don't already know, which I'm sure you do, Gege Akutami, the author for Jujutsu Kaisen, has actually gone on a temporary hiatus due to health problems. The author stated that they, have been being warned by the staff and by the producers of the series for quite some time that they needed to rest, and they kind of ignored it. It seemed to come to a head where it could no longer be ignored. So Gege is now taking some time off to get some rest. Gege assured us that it's nothing big, and it will probably last maybe a month at most. So hopefully Gege can get some good rest and kind of, get back strong in a month. I realized the insane work schedule these mangakas, do every day to get their workout, things like the recent passing of Berserk's mangaka, Kentaro Miura. I mean, I have nothing but, I pained respect for how hard these guys work for us. So, take your time, Gege, get back when you can. And if you actually look back about maybe 2 or 3 chapters ago, there were some pages that were kind of like rough drafts that made it into the final chapter. And there were many complaints online saying, why is this allowed? And I think Gege even apologized next week saying, yeah, some rough drafts got in there. So that was kind of an early indication that things might be difficult at the moment for Gege's work schedule being a bit too much. So it kind of only makes sense that, a few weeks later that they announced their hiatus. So, okay, now that the bad news is out of the way, good news for the upcoming Jujutsu Kaisen movie, Zero. A new key visual for the movie, along with a release date, has finally been revealed to us. So at Juju Fest 2021, the kind of Jujutsu Kaisen anniversary event, they revealed this really cool visual of a Kotsu and walking, and kind of a poster for the movie, and the release date for the movie is officially going to be December 24th this year. Woo! Well, at least in Japanese theaters. If you don't live in Japan, I'm not quite sure when it's coming out. I'm very sorry, but I'm going to go see it on December 24th. Yeah, one of the few perks of living in Japan, I know. So if you don't know, again, chapter 0 of this movie will follow the night parade of 100 demons, which is basically the prequel story before Jujutsu Kaisen became a weekly series in Shonen Jump. Very good story. A lot of fans are just really hyped for it, as am I. Are you guys hyped for this movie? And now finally we have some Code Geass news. That's right, Jibunwo and Geass yourself. It's not done yet. A Code Geass mobile game was announced last year, and some new visuals have actually come out for that, and a release date has been announced. It's been pushed back a bit. It was originally announced for spring of 2021. It is now being pushed back to August. While it has been delayed, the game developers have actually posted on Twitter some designs showing the kind of icon for the app, 2 different icons, and they're asking fans which one they prefer. So if you guys want to go onto Twitter and kind of let them know which icon you prefer, I think one has Lelouch maybe and the Geass sign, and one's just the Geass sign. So I'll link that down in the description below, so you guys can go on Twitter and let them know what you think. Are you guys hyped for a mobile Code Geass game? I know it's been a while since this series has come out, but I believe it's a typical RPG strategy game, and it will include, I think, all the current storylines of Code Geass up until now, including probably the light novels, movies, and the original series itself. So a lot of characters are coming together. So it should be a nice treat if you miss Code Geass and want to play some Code Geass games on your phone. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Tokyo Anime Zone. I'm really enjoying sharing this news with you guys. If you enjoyed today's content, please feel free to leave a like down below. It means so much to me and the channel. We're still growing. 40 subscribers so far. Great going. I appreciate every subscriber, guys. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the Tokyo Anime Zone for your latest anime and manga news. This has been your boy Christian as always. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.